So these are the 5 most insane cults and what they actually believed. Number 5. Jonestown. 900 Americans living in a secluded jungle settlement called themselves the People's Temple, and they were led by Reverend Jim Jones. Starting off pretty sane, Jim Jones started to become very paranoid. That's why he brought everyone into the jungle. A few American diplomats arrived one day just to check in on everything, and he had them shot. Generally, that's quite a bad political move, so he became very paranoid and ordered all 900 of his followers to drink cyanide-laced Kool-Aid, resulting in mass death known as the Jonestown Massacre. So what did these nutjobs believe? Turns out, basic Christianity with some communist and socialist ideology, and especially in an apocalyptic event in the mid-1990s. And so to get ready for this apocalypse, the believers in the Solar Temple realized they had to achieve a higher spiritual plane, and naturally, the only way they could do this was by unaliving each other and themselves, and then setting fire to the buildings that they died in, obviously. Number 3. Aeon Shinrikyo. So it's rush hour, March 1995. 5 bags of nerve agent sarin gas are released onto 3 trains of the Tokyo Underground system. The same gas used by Germans in the Second World War injured 5,800 people and killed 13. Who was the culprit? The cult known as Aum Shinrikyo, which once again was a paranoid doomsday cult that thought the world was gonna end for some reason. The only way to deal with this is by committing terrorist attacks. Basically, their paranoid leader was under the belief that World War III was about to erupt and that only the followers of this cult would survive. And this was a very big cult. This had over 10,000 members worldwide at one point. Number 2. The Manson family. So in the late 1960s, the Manson orchestrated a whole bunch of murders. We all know the story here, but what is crazy is the motive or the belief behind those murders. So Charles Manson, after hearing the song Helter Skelter by the Beatles, believed it was a secretly coded manifesto on an impending race war between white people and black people. Which is crazy, but nothing crazier than what Elon Musk tweets on a daily basis. Before I get to number 1, please just drop me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. So March 1997, 39 bodies all found in a mansion in San Diego. Number 1. Heaven's Gate. So their leader Marshall Applewhite was of course good mates with Jesus. He led his small cult to believe that Earth was about to be cleansed and the only way to escape was to yourself. Leave your earthly body and that their souls would escape to a spaceship that was secretly hidden behind the Hale-Bopp comet.